Okay, first thing, take a deep breath. This one's going to be tricky. It's going to be a lot of stuff, and I'm going to go really fast. So don't worry about it. You can always pause, and I'll be around to help. But I want to see, now that you've had some practice with the pieces, that you'll be able to go a little quicker. But like I said, pause and rewatch if you need to. All right, so to begin with, we're going to make a new blank document. We're going to call it New York Angel. And we're going to choose one of the presets here. We're going to click on screen and we're going to scroll down and we're going to choose full HD. That'll put in a 1920 by 1080 by 72 dots per inch. And then we'll hit create. Now the documents that we're going to use are significantly larger, especially the clouds, the man, and these wings. They're really large images. So we're going to end up having to shrink them down when we move them over. But that's okay. So what we're going to do now is we're going to start with, let's open the New York skyline. If you have not downloaded these already, go back and download them out of the data files so that you can get this. Now this picture, I'm going to select all. Actually, I take that back. I'm used to doing that in Photoshop. We're going to skip that. We're just going to drag that background and drop it right on top. Now you'll notice it's not actually fitting. So what we're going to do is this. We're going to control minus a couple times to zoom out. And then I'm going to hold down the shift key. I'm going to grab that corner and I'm going to drag. And then now I'm going to control plus to zoom in. And I'm going to use my arrow keys to nudge this down. Now what I'm realizing is I don't like this little portion of the building that's here. So I'm going to get rid of that by coming up to the corner, holding down the shift key and dragging that so it's gone. But I also want to make sure that I get the top portion of the Empire State Building. So I'm going to use my arrow keys to move that down. I'm going to keep going. I want a little bit of sky across the top. You may not even see that when we're finished, but I just want to have a little bit of the sky because when we put the text up there, it's going to have that white area in the background, so it'll look better. All right, so we'll have that. Now what I'm going to do so that we can help speed these things up as far as the processing power is I'm going to close that one. The more you have open, the more processing power it's going to take. I'm also going to delete that background. That way, the less layers that we have, the faster it'll go. Now what we'll do is I'm double clicking on the name and I'm just going to call this New York Skyline. All right, now in the next video, we'll talk about how to move the man over.